Hey, Doug, a Community Lending Group. And for this week's Mortgage Moment, I want to talk to those that are looking at buying a new home and are thinking of turning their current residence into a rental property because there's many numerous advantages and risks that you'll need to consider. Now, you'll need to weigh these factors to make an informed decision on what's best for you. Now, before we delve into the benefits, let's discuss a couple of the key points that you'll want to consider before you decide to start renting. Let's start by talking about your current mortgage. Now, many people need to rent their current home to offset their monthly mortgage payment to qualify for the loan. Lenders will typically allow 75% of your rental income to be used to count towards your mortgage payment. For example, if your mortgage is $1,500 and your rental agreement is $2,000, well then 75% of $2,000 is $1,500, which is just enough to cover all your mortgage. None of that debt would count against you in your debt ratios. However, if you're only collecting $1,800 for rent, 75% of $1,800 equals $1,350, which is $150 less than your mortgage payment. Thus, $150 a month would be added to your monthly debt obligations. Now, government loans have their own specific guidelines for renting your home. For example, with an FHA loan, you need at least 25% equity in your home, and your rental property must be at least 100 miles away from your current residence in order to offset your mortgage payment. Now, if both conditions are met, then the example above would determine how much of the mortgage can be omitted. Now, you can still attempt to purchase the home, but without being able to offset the mortgage payment, your debt ratios might be too high. Now, these guidelines are an excellent example of why it's crucial that you find a well-qualified loan officer to make sure you fully qualify to turn your home into a rental. Now, down payments can be a challenge when you decide to rent your home, as most people use the proceeds from the sale of their home as the down payment towards their next purchase. So to fund the down payment of your new home, you may need to tap into the equity of your current home through either the use of a home equity line of credit or a cash out refinance. However, the terms of this loan can differ depending on whether the home is classified as a primary residence or a rental property. So you'll want to think through this part of the purchase well in advance of your new home search. Then next, you want to consider the time you've spent in your home. Now, most loans require that you live in your primary residence for at least a year. So check the date you close your loan to ensure compliance. And finally, if your property is part of a homeowners association, you'll want to review the guidelines to determine if they allow rentals, whether that be long-term or short-term, such as an Airbnb. Now, let's discuss some of the significant benefits of renting your current home. Now, first, by converting your current residence into rental property, you can create a new income source, which can bless you for years to come. Now, with each rental payment you receive, this helps to pay down your existing mortgage, increasing your home's equity over time. This allows you to build wealth while your tenants help to pay off the mortgage for you. Now, while renting, your property may continue to appreciate in value, potentially resulting in substantial long-term gains when you eventually sell. Now, these past few years are a perfect example, seeing growth of over 20% each year in both 20 and 2021. And finally, rental property owners may take advantage of tax deductions, but you'll want to consult your tax professional to maximize these opportunities. Now, these are just a few of the many benefits. So overall, renting your current residence when you move can be a financially savvy strategy by allowing you to leverage your current assets and create multiple streams of income for years to come. So if it's piqued your interest, just give me a call. I'd love to chat with you about expanding your current wealth portfolio through rental income. Now, if you've liked this information, please like the video. It really does help. In fact, check that subscription button so you'll be alerted every time I have a new video. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to talking to you real soon.